you've got you guys and the Greens and the big dog Labour, and as I guess we talk about it on the show, is Labour's got a lot of inertia behind it, right? They're nominally supposed to be a left wing workers' party. They haven't been there for years, and you've got you and the Greens tugging on them to get some action out of
Wealth
there.
tax.
Wealth tax. Um, how does that functionally work? Like, you obviously share the workplace with them. You talk to these guys all the time. What's it like being a more left wing party trying to pull the big dog to the left where they should be? What is the feedback or the reaction that you get from Labour in that space?
I use the analogy like Te Paati Maori. If you look at a wharenui, if you look at have you been onto the marae and you look at the wharenui and you've got the two barge boards that come down the side, those are called the maihi. And I always say that National are the right maihi and Labour are the left maihi. I always believe, because the most tapu part of the wharenui is the kōruru, and that's the carved part in the middle. And I always believe that Te Paati Maori sat there. And so, okay. And our job is to ensure that, that the maihis on both sides are being held accountable. And so at this particular time, our people have always seen, I think, a better marriage between Te Paati Maori, the Greens, and Labour, which never has happened because, in actual fact, Labour never wanted us. Te Paati Maori came out of a fallout of Labour when Taliana across the floor. And so if we have a look at it, what the hell is her name? Helen Clark. How could you forget that name?
Auntie Helen.
Auntie Helen didn't want the Māori Party, right? And so Tariana had done a deal with John Key and gone that way with National. Jacinda Ardern didn't want Te Paati Maori in the last government either. And so, Te Paati Maori kind of left out there flapping in the wind, and they didn't want us either. What we've got is an opportunity for a left-leaning government, which will include Te Paati Maori, whether they like it or not. Yeah. And we will ensure that we hold very strong pro-worker, pro-middle-class, pro-tiriti, and pro-Aotearoa hou type policies, and any government that we sit in. And we work with with anybody that wants to work towards a tiriti-centric Aotearoa. If you're not willing to work towards a tiriti-centric Aotearoa, we're not interested in working with you. And so everybody is clear. We've been absolutely clear about that in the past. And so if Labour are prepared, and we know that the Greens are prepared to work towards a tiriti-centric Aotearoa, absolutely. And Labour are prepared to work to a tiriti. A tiriti-centric Aotearoa is everybody is fed, everybody is housed, everybody is cared for, and everybody is welcomed. And so this is what we are pushing in terms of our Aotearoa hou. And so this is how we see ourselves. We are the kōruru on that whare. We sit in the middle, and we will make sure that everybody is looked after. I'm not saying middle as in how they see New Zealand politics, right, left, middle.
Not centrist.
Not centrist, absolutely not. But what we're saying is that we are balanced. We will make sure that we use it. There you go. And so see that fellow in the middle there? That's Debbie. They thought it was a gun, and it's not. It was a spear. That's when she was using her fingers. And so, the kōruru is that middle part there, and the tiko teko sits up on the top there. That's where we believe we sit. And we must always sit there because we've got to keep the governments, any government, whether we're in opposition, whether we're in government, we've got to make sure that they're doing the right thing for everybody and that nobody gets left behind.